Creating your own symbol is quite simple. All you have to do is create the graphic that you like. In this case, I will make a text object as a outline shape. So I'll type the word, word, and I'm going to increase the size of this word here. And I already have a style applied to it, or rather a font. I have Papyrus attached to it, and I can, just leave it as it is, or I can change it to something else. I'll go ahead and make it stencil for now. What I can do at this point as well is I'm going to create outlines from this so that I can change the word a little bit and move some of the points down and just change the shape of the object completely myself. And I'll do the same thing for the top. So let's say this is a logo and you want to have this as a symbol that you can apply 4 billion times in one document if you want to. So I'm going to now group all this, although I don't have to, because when you have a word and you use type and create outlines, as long as you click on any of the letters, it remains in that group. So what I can do now is select the word, and I can do one of two things. Since I am used to using Flash, I can press the keyboard shortcut F8, and that's not F and 8, that's the keys on the top of the keyboard, F8, to open the symbol options, or I can literally drag it right on in to my symbols panel to create a new symbol. Likewise, I can click this icon here to create a new symbol based on what's selected. So there's 3 ways that I can get this in here. So I'm going to hit F8 and I can name this word. Then I can choose the type. Since I'm going to go to Flash, I normally keep everything as a movie clip, although I can also leave it as a graphic. I can also use their Flash registration, which is very handy for you animators out there. And for people who are not familiar with what this does, it will tell Flash from which point in this object to rotate an object. For example, as you see the little black box, it's in the upper left-hand corner. That means when I try to rotate it in Flash, it will swivel from this area. So what I normally do is put it in the center. And if I need to change it, I can do that in Flash if I have to. And once I'm happy with this, I can click OK. And here is my new symbol. I can go ahead and delete this if I don't want it anymore, because I can drag out that word as many times as I'd like to. And each time I drag out a word, of course, I'm creating an instance of that symbol. And as you know from people who use Flash, instancing is the way in which Flash really keeps your file sizes quite small. It's like cloning something without adding more mass to it. So you have like 20 clones of yourself in the room, but only your weight counts, not the weight of the clones. So that's what this will do. It's the symbol that is instanced. So now if you want to get rid of this at any time, just drag it to the garbage can or just leave it as it is. You can always change each instance of a symbol. Just double click on it and you can edit the symbol. Now we're in isolation mode. I can change the color of the symbol. I'll go ahead and make it green. And then I will leave isolation mode by clicking back on this arrow, or I can double click anywhere in the document. And once I change a symbol instance, I change the instance all around. So once again, have a good time creating your own symbols. They are very, very useful for creating very slim file sizes in your Illustrator or in your Flash documents.